Okay, today there's a group of us that's going to talk about the importance of this anniversary of the center and how old it is and what it's done. Also to Nancy McBride on her association with the center and all the things that she's done, and to congratulate everybody on this momentous occasion. But for me, yeah, I can remember a lot of years ago as a young detective when the case happened in Miami that kind of prompted this center to come into being, which was Adam Walsh. And it probably made a profound effect on everybody about the mistakes that were made and the necessity to have a group of people that had the knowledge, ability, resources to be able to work with law enforcement, to be able to make sure that things are done right when a kid goes missing and there's an investigation involved where there's some foul play that could be there, or just a kid that's missing where we need some resources to find them. And that's what the center's been all about. I myself went there for some training many years ago when executives could go there, learn about the center, and get the training that was needed. So to me, I can turn the clock back and say, you know what, now we have a group of professionals, we have a center that has the resources and the ability to work with law enforcement, and that's what they've done. They're a valuable resource to us, they're a valuable partner. Nancy is almost like just a member of the law enforcement family. They work so close with us. So today is a fantastic time. I'm sure that all the rest of the individuals will have a story to tell and say congratulations. But for me personally, it's a pleasure to be here and an honor to say thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for what you've brought to the investigations on people and children that are missing, and to make sure that the mistakes that happened back then can never happen again, and that everything can be done to find a kid that's missing. We don't want to leave any stone unturned. And if I was a member of the public and my child was missing in some circumstance, I'd feel very comfortable with the fact that the Center for Missing Children is there to work with law enforcement. So congratulations to the center and to you, Nancy. Thank you very much.
I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate Nancy and the National Center for 30 years of great work. You truly make a difference in the community every day. What a legacy you folks have left behind, and I know you got great things still to come in the future. But you talk about the impact you've had for law enforcement, families, missing children. You have truly made a difference. And I want to give you my sincerest congratulations on this anniversary, and I know there are great things to come, and I look forward to collaborating with you in the future, especially at the Florida Police Chiefs level. So congratulations again for 30 great years, and I hope I'm around for the next 30 to see what comes next. Thank you.
When I was a child growing up in Miami, I remember well the abduction and brutal murder of Adam Walsh, and how shocked the community was when it occurred, and then how John and Reve Walsh persevered and started what ended up becoming the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Their goal, as the goal is today, is to make sure that all missing children are returned safely. And we're almost there. We've gone all the way up to 97% of all children missing who reported to the center are now returned safely. And it's truly remarkable what their efforts have led to today. Because after all, 30 years ago, when a child went missing, there was no FBI database to track them. You could track missing guns, you can track missing horses, but not missing children. So the efforts of the National Center have been remarkable. They have been successful. And now, on its 30th anniversary, we say thank you. But we also remember that our job is not yet done, and we will remain vigilant to make sure that the ultimate goal of returning 100% of missing children is one day fulfilled. So on this, the 30th anniversary of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, I and a grateful community say thank you. Thank you for all that you've done. And one day we will reach our goal of returning 100% of all the missing children safely. Because of you and your efforts, our community is a safer place, and an entire population, not just Florida, but the entire country and world, says thank you and happy anniversary.
Congratulations to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children for their 30 years involvement with helping to locate missing kids and exploited children. Without that organization and that center, and for the guidelines and help they've helped with the school district police department to start toward reaching accreditation for the organization, it's a great pleasure to be part of their unit. If they weren't around, we wouldn't have the guidance and the procedures in place. We probably would get there eventually, but I think with their streamlined process and all the assistance they provide in helping to locate missing children, we wouldn't have that capabilities. Well, we've posted the Take 25 up to our Facebook and to our Twitter accounts. We're trying to get it through the school district and promote that as well. So it's kind of a hard process to get going, but it's something that we believe in and that's very important for our community, which is the students. We take care of 178,000 students, so we want to make sure that they're safe in what they do every day.
Congratulations on 30 years of wonderful service for NCMEC. Back in 2003, I had the occasion of meeting Nancy McBride from our local regional center at a luncheon to announce the international campaign to protect children. At that point, we developed a friendship, and she was able to help get me accepted into the Chief Executive Officer's training program. This was very, very enlightening. I learned all the different capabilities of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and we've used that a few times within our police department, and has been very beneficial to helping protect our children. Since that time, we've built an amazingly strong relationship with the National Center, and in particular, all the general employees that work there. They're phenomenal. We're so fortunate to have the Regional Center for Education and Prevention, as well as the backup for the National Emergency Child Locator Center. Thank you for continuously raising public awareness about missing and sexually exploited children. Your assistance to law enforcement, the schools, and the public at large creates an amazing value-added partnership for us. Our officers and our recreation department in Palm Beach Gardens used the NetSmarts program during our summer camp, and we're so pleased to have helped bring Clicky, the local mascot, to our area. We're also proud that our 911 center, known as NORTHCOM, has been approved by NCMEC's Readiness Project. Again, thanks for 30 years of making a difference, and we wish you well in the next 30 years.
The center is the preeminent source for information about missing children. They also have outstanding information on issues such as exploitation, trafficking, and child safety. The training I received from the center was nothing short of life-changing. It's very relevant, it's useful. The testimonials from the parents make the cause very real and very personal. Unfortunately, most chiefs will likely deal with a significant missing child issue in their careers. It was, in my experience, very comforting to fall back on the training I received from the center and to rely on their resources that they provide. What's really nice about the center, too, is their staff stays engaged on the local level through the regional offices. They are active in our local Chiefs Association and continue to promote the cause through initiatives such as the Take 25 campaign. Their cause will always be very personal to me, very important to me, and I always consider them to be an invaluable partner.
I want to extend a congratulations to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and in particular John and Reve Walsh on their 30th anniversary. The impact that this group and John and Reve have made on this country is just immeasurable. The changes in policing and the societal changes, understanding children victimization is just tremendous because of their efforts. The North Palm Police Department gave them a Lifetime Achievement Award last year, and they're very deserving of that. And congratulations again on your 30th anniversary.
On behalf of the citizens of the city of Boynton Beach and the men and women who serve and protect them every day, I'd like to thank you for your many years of service to the children of our community. We fervently believe that the children in our community represent the future, and the work that you do to protect them every day, alongside with the police departments and sheriff's departments throughout the country, are a real credit to your service, and we thank you so very much.
On this, the 30th anniversary of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, I'd just like to congratulate Nancy McBride and the National Center for their tremendous accomplishments. Through education, prevention programs, and collaboration with local law enforcement, the National Center has done a tremendous job over their 30 years. Going forward, I look forward to a future collaboration, and again, I would like to congratulate them on all their accomplishments over the past 30 years.
When I look back over the last 30 years, it's hard for me to believe it's been that long, but I've been around for almost all of it. And I remember when we started this agency, when John and Reve Walsh came to us and said, "Can you help us?" And we set up the first Adam Walsh Child Resource Center. And then in 1983, when the movie Adam came out, everything changed. This was truly a grassroots movement that went national overnight. And it was so inspiring to be there for that and to be part of all of that and to see how we've grown and evolved over the years. But the one thing that's the most important to me is our relationship with our law enforcement partners. That's always been so critical that we have this relationship, that we work well together, because it all depends on how we work well together, whether or not we're going to be able to save kids, recover kids, keep kids safer. So when we moved to Palm Beach County in 1987, I didn't know too much about the county. But looking back now, we really built a legacy here in Palm Beach County, and I'm so proud to call it the home of the Florida Regional Office. And when I think about the relationships that I've developed over the years with our law enforcement partners, firstly, Sheriff Bradshaw, just an amazing example of just the best law enforcement there can be. To be open, to be willing, to understand the value of training, to make sure that this agency is doing everything it can to help find missing kids and keep kids safer. And then all of our other partners throughout Palm Beach County. I wish I could name them all, it'd be hard, but certainly right in our neighborhood, Chief Jenkins, Chief Stepp, all of these wonderful individuals who have stepped up and seen the value of what we do and joined forces with us, because there's no way we could do this without them. So 30 years, it's a long time. We've got a terrific legacy, but I'm so excited to see where we are in this county, and I am so proud to have this partnership with our law enforcement partners here in Palm Beach County. So as we look ahead to the next 30 years, I want to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to keep kids safer with all our prevention programs and the different messaging we send out there to the community. Communities are partner as well. They help us find missing kids. They help keep our kids safer. They help let us know when there's somebody out there that should not be out there. And I want to make sure we continue that commitment over the next 30 years. Our recovery rate at the National Center is over 97%. That means we've got work to do. We're not there yet, and it would be a wonderful legacy if we could get all of the kids back. And we will certainly work towards that goal together with our partners in Palm Beach County. When I think of the relationships we've forged over the years, the most important relationship to me is our partnership with law enforcement. And certainly in Palm Beach County, we have some tremendous leaders. There's Chief Kitsero, who is the incoming president of the Florida Police Chiefs Association and a great friend of ours in the North End. Certainly Chief Stepp and Chief Jenkins. Chief Jenkins runs a police department that is actually our first responders, and Chief Stepp has distinguished himself by being a collaborator and working together with other agencies in Palm Beach County. And as I look down the list of the chiefs that we've come to know and to really trust, I can't help but mention Chiefs Alexander and Chief Leon and Chief Smith and Chief Katz, all of whom have stepped up and really made the National Center a priority, really believe in our mission and our goals, and have been incredibly supportive. And none of this works unless you've got a really good state attorney to bring it home. So I also want to mention Dave Ehrenberg, because he's part of this collaboration and part of the relationship. So I'm very proud that the National Center is considered to be a partner with law enforcement and with our state attorney's office, and I look forward to making that work for many years to come.